In the heart of the 19th century, in a quaint little town called Milan, Ohio, a young boy named Thomas Alva Edison was destined to change the world. Born on February 11, 1847, Thomas grew up in a modest home, surrounded by a garden that bloomed with vibrant colors and the sweet scent of flowers. This nurturing environment sparked his imagination and curiosity from an early age. As a child, Thomas was known for his relentless questioning. "Why does the sun rise? How do things work?" he would ask his mother, who encouraged his inquisitive nature. She often said, "Curiosity is the key to discovery, my dear." Little did she know that this curiosity would lead him to become one of the greatest inventors in history. Fast forward to when Thomas was just 12 years old. His family had moved to Port Huron, Michigan, and the young inventor had transformed a small corner of the basement into a makeshift laboratory. The cluttered workshop was filled with glass jars, wires, and tools, a chaotic yet inspiring space where he conducted his early experiments. One day, as he tinkered with a small electrical circuit, he looked around at the mess he had created. "If I can just figure out how to make a light that lasts longer than a few minutes, I could change everything," he thought, his mind racing with possibilities. With a determined spirit, he began experimenting with different materials, trying to create a filament that would glow without burning out. He spent countless hours in that basement, often losing track of time as he immersed himself in his work. Years passed, and Edison's passion for invention only grew stronger. By the late 1870s, he had already made a name for himself with inventions like the phonograph. But he was not satisfied. He turned his attention to a new challenge, creating a practical electric lamp that could illuminate homes and streets. Gathering a team of skilled workers in his laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey, Edison declared, "We are going to create a lamp that will change the world." His voice was filled with conviction, and his eyes sparkled with the promise of innovation. However, the road to success was fraught with challenges. Previous attempts at creating electric light had failed, and many doubted that it could ever be achieved. "Electricity is too dangerous," they warned. "People will never accept it." Feeling the need to address the growing skepticism surrounding his work, Edison made a bold decision. He would take to the newspapers to share his journey, failures included. He believed that transparency would not only help manage public expectations, but also inspire others to understand that failure was a part of the process. But Edison was undeterred. "Every failure is a step closer to success," he would remind his team. "Let's keep trying." Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Edison and his team experimented with various materials for the filament: carbonized paper, bamboo, and even different metals. Each attempt brought them closer, yet the perfect solution remained elusive. One fateful evening, after countless trials, Edison sat in his lab, weary but resolute. He picked up a thin strip of carbon, a remnant from one of their earlier experiments. "What if this could be the answer?" he mused, his mind racing with possibilities. With a flick of his wrist, he connected the carbon filament to a power source. The room fell silent as everyone held their breath. Edison flipped the switch, and to their astonishment, the filament glowed. A warm, steady light filled the room, illuminating the faces of his team with joy and disbelief. "We did it!" Edison exclaimed, his voice echoing in the lab. "We've created a lamp!" But the journey was far from over. Edison knew that inventing the lamp was just the beginning. He faced skepticism from investors and the public, who were accustomed to gaslighting. "Electricity is dangerous," they warned. "It will never catch on." Edison, however, was not one to back down. He organized demonstrations, lighting up entire streets with his electric lamps. People gathered in awe, their eyes wide with wonder as the darkness was chased away by the brilliance of electric light. Slowly but surely, the tide began to turn. Cities started to embrace electric lighting, and Edison's invention became a symbol of progress. In 1882, he opened the first commercial power station in New York City, providing electricity to homes and businesses. Years later, as Edison looked back on his journey, he reflected on the challenges he faced. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, he would often say. His story became a testament to the power of determination, creativity, and the unwavering belief that one person can indeed change the world. Edison's legacy extended far beyond the light bulb. He founded General Electric, one of the largest and most diversified industrial corporations in the world. His inventions transformed industries, improved lives, and paved the way for future innovations. And so the name Thomas Alva Edison became synonymous with innovation, lighting the way for generations to come. The electric lamp, a simple yet profound invention, continues to shine brightly, reminding us all of the light that can emerge from the darkest of challenges. Edison's journey teaches us that with perseverance, creativity, and a willingness to learn from failure, we can illuminate the world around us, one idea at a time. And that, dear reader, is how Thomas Edison lit up the world, forever changing the way we live, work, and dream. Years passed, and Edison's impact on society became undeniable. Cities glowed with electric light, factories operated around the clock, and people could read and work long into the night. His inventions had ushered in a new era of progress and innovation. In recognition of his extraordinary contributions, the citizens of Menlo Park, New Jersey, where Edison had established his famous laboratory, decided to honor him in a grand way. They organized a ceremony to unveil a statue dedicated to the man who had changed their lives forever.